So another thing that we can do in Riffmaster Pro is, if we're having trouble hearing a certain solo or a section of guitar, we can we'll just get rid of that loop window for a tick and have a look at the EQ system. So if we're listening to this song, we can adjust the EQ for different sounds. So if there was a certain frequency we want to get, so that guitar sound, we can really emphasize that with the EQ. So hopefully that makes some sense. And there's a few EQ settings there that might work for you. And also we can, if we take our own setting and we find a setting that we like particularly through this EQ, we can save our own setting. So we'll just save it as test, and there you'll see it turns up right there in the in amongst all the saved settings there. This is the test setting. So if we go back to normal setting, click on normal, it's flat on the EQ, and then go to test, it goes back to where we saved it to, and then we can delete that if we wanted to. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you is the pitch function, and I've just loaded Little Wing into the Riffmaster Pro, just a WAV file that was on my computer of Little Wing. And Little Wing, if you don't know, was recorded in E flat. Quite often Jimi Hendrix used to play a half step tuned down, so into E flat. So he'd still be playing basically exactly the same shapes that we would play, except that his guitar was tuned down to E flat. So that's a big problem if we have to keep tuning our guitars down to E flat. And I'd personally rather keep my guitar in tune so I can play everything else that I want to play as well. Now, the beauty of this is that I can put Little Wing into the Riffmaster Pro and play it, and let's have a listen to it. A classic song. So all this is based over some chords and riffs that Jimi plays, which are just fabulous. I'm just getting caught up in listening to this tune. But what we want to do is we can have a look at that loop, and there is again the tune here. I just kind of like looking at it, looking at the tune as it plays. And again, what we can do is we can slow it down so we can get these riffs and licks, so we can practice these licks, especially with this song. It's such a beautiful tune to play. But again, what the great thing is that we can change the pitch of this. So currently it's an E flat. If I take in the pitch section here and hit this plus, we up the pitch. Hopefully you can hear that change of the pitch, and the pitch has gone up +1, so it's one semitone up. So now it's gone from E flat up to E, so now we can play that in regular tuning. And fantastic tune it is. Again, we can slow that down or loop it any. So there you go, that's using the pitch function. That's what I love about it. It's also a good way to take a backing tune perhaps, or a backing track. Now you do get quite a few backing tracks with the Riffmaster Pro as a bonus when you purchase. The one of the backing tracks you could put in here, and it is, I think, in the key of G minor. So you could click the pitch button there twice, for want of a better word. You could click that and it would go up one full tone or two semitones in that pitch, and then it would be in A minor, so that then you could play that entire piece over A minor as well. Now, a great thing about it is, I must mention about that, is that if you've got that backing track in there and you've got it in G minor already, but you want to save it in A minor, so it's exactly the same tune, but you're going to actually save it in a different pitch, you can go over to this little save icon the old diskette icon here, and click on that, and you can save this file now as either a MP3 or like an MP3 or a WAV file. I prefer to save them as MP3s. So I could call that, that particular song backing track in what did we say, A minor. So, and then the Riffmaster will actually save that as a changed or slowed down or sped up file. So that's one of the cool things. That's one thing I love about this. So there we go. It will go into the exporting or saving process. So now it's saved that file, and now that file is backing track in A. You can see that it's brought it straight into the Riffmaster backing track in A minor MP3. So that's one way we can save files. Let's look at the next video for ripping a file off a CD, an audio file for CD, and saving it like that as either just as the file or as a slowed down file. So let's do that now.